Hello, friends. Welcome to the show where we share stories that bring out the heroes in you. Long ago, in a small village, there stood an ancient stone well. It was deep, dark, and silent, except when someone leaned over and spoke. Then an echo would answer back. Children often played near it, shouting their names or silly words and laughing at how the echo always repeated them. To most, it was just a game. But to Ravi, a thoughtful boy, the echo felt different. It carried more meaning than simple repetition. One day, Ravi sat down by the edge of the well and sadly said, "I wish someone would listen to me." The echo came back, "Listen, listen." He shook his head. He had spoken so many times before, but no one had ever cared to listen. And now the well was mocking him. Ravi sighed. What was the point of speaking if no one listened? He leaned closer to the well and whispered, "Why do I always feel invisible?" The echo came back. Invisible. Invisible. It startled him. He hadn't expected the well to repeat his deepest thought. Heart racing, he whispered again, "Does anyone really hear me?" The well's hollow voice replied, "Hear me? Hear me?" Ravi sat down by the well thinking. The echo wasn't giving him answers. It was only returning what he gave. And then a realization struck him like a sudden gust of wind. The well was teaching him that life often reflects what we put into it. If he shouted anger, the well shouted anger back. If he spoke with kindness, the well returned kindness. If he poured out doubt, the same doubt echoed. The well wasn't mocking him. It was mirroring him. He recalled how sometimes he yelled at his little sister, and the echo would yell back, making fun of him. He remembered how his mother always listened patiently when he came home from school, and the echo did the same. Ravi smiled. The well wasn't a magic box. It was just an empty hole that bounced back whatever sounds entered it. Yet somehow it had become a mirror reflecting his own thoughts and actions. As the sun dipped below the hills, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, Ravi got up from his seat. He looked at the well, no longer a place of sadness, but a teacher of wisdom. He realized the world was much the same. Our words, our actions, our emotions, they all come back to us in one way or another. From that day on, Ravi paid close attention to the echo in the well and in his heart. He knew now that the world was listening, waiting for him to fill it with kindness, patience, and love. If he wanted to hear these things in return, he had only himself to blame when anger or sadness echoed around him. He chose to be more mindful of his thoughts, because he knew they were not just his, they were also the world's. Years later, Ravi told this story to the village children. They sat around him, their eyes shining with wonder as he spoke. "Life is like this well," he said. "The world echoes what you give it. If you give kindness, it will come back to you. If you give love, it will return to you. But if you fill it with bitterness and complaints, that's all you'll hear in return." The children thought about this as they tossed pebbles into the well. They watched the ripples spread, carrying their laughter and their voices into the darkness. And as the years went by, these children, now all grown up, carried Ravi's lesson in their hearts. They understood that the world was indeed an echo chamber, bouncing back whatever they chose to put into it. They made a conscious effort to fill it with positivity, knowing that negativity would only return to harm them. Thus, the echo in the well continued to teach, reminding everyone who listened that our thoughts, words, and deeds are not just our own, but a reflection for the entire world to see. That's all from me today. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss out on any of our exciting stories. See you next time.